The project is titled Git Tracking Basics for CI/CD Workflows, highlighting its focus on Git tracking concepts vital for continuous integration and continuous delivery practices. This repository provides a practical guide for mastering Git concepts such as branch tracking and the role of origin and upstream relationships, demonstrating how these features enhance development in a CI/CD environment through a dev preview main branching strategy. The project aims to establish a structured Git branching strategy to facilitate stable code progression from development to production. The strategy employs upstream tracking to streamline Git operations, minimizing manual commands such as git push origin dev. To begin with this guide, the only requirement is a Git installation. Users should clone the repository using git clone htgithub.com's Nathan Carr/git tracking-basics, and then navigate into the Git Tracking Basics directory. Designed as an educational tool, users should start by reading the README for comprehensive Git concepts and explore the demo section to practice important commands in their cloned repository, enhancing their understanding through hands-on experience. Technologies used include Git and GitHub, showcasing standard tools utilized in the management of version control and collaborative software development. This section introduces key Git concepts essential for understanding branch tracking and remote interactions. A branch in Git acts as a lightweight pointer to a commit, allowing independent development on features or fixes without disrupting other branches, which is essential for managing different stages of deployment. It's crucial to differentiate between local branches stored on your machine and remote branches that exist on servers like GitHub. Local changes are private until pushed to a remote repository. A local branch is maintained solely in your local repository and requires explicit push commands to share its changes with others. It is private until shared. Remote branches represent the state of branches located on a remote repository. They are accessed by collaborators for pushing and pulling updates, with local branches maintaining references to these. A remote tracking branch serves as a bookmark for the last known state of a remote branch, updating with commands like git fetch or git pull, crucial for managing synchronization between local and remote branches. In Git, head points to the current commit, indicating where new commits will be added, and it effectively represents the snapshotted working state of your repository. Tracking refers to the relationship established between a local branch and a remote branch, allowing for simplified commands like git pull and git push without specifying additional parameters. With tracking, executing git pull fetches from the configured remote branch without needing to specify details, enhancing workflow efficiency. Similarly, if your local branch tracks a remote branch, typing git push will automatically update the corresponding remote branch, simplifying the command sequence. The command git status provides the status of the local branch relative to its upstream branch, indicating if it's ahead, behind, diverged, or up to date. Tracking is established during clone operations or when creating local branches from remotes and can be manually set to enhance Git command efficiency. The term origin represents the default remote repository URL used in Git, acting as a central hub for collaboration and code integration. Origin enables collaboration by serving as a central point for teammates to sync their changes and contribute efficiently to the project. Origin acts as each project's authoritative version control reference, ensuring all team members work off the same codebase to minimize conflicts. Origin serves as an essential backup and disaster recovery solution, hosting the complete project history, making it retrievable if local files are lost. Using Origin simplifies Git commands by eliminating the need to type full repository URLs, making operations more efficient. Analogy: your local project folder represents your personal workspace, while Origin signifies the shared repository hosted online where collaborative work is conducted. The Upstream branch defines the specific remote branch that your local branch tracks for updates, streamlining git pull and git push commands. To check configured remotes like Origin, use git remote v, while git branch-vv can show local branches and their respective upstream configurations. This branching strategy employs a structured flow of dev preview main to maintain code stability and minimize bug risks through validation points before production. The branching flow follows a system where changes move from dev to preview and finally to main, essential for organized software releases. Setting up the upstream configuration allows for simplified Git operations. Ensure local branches track their respective remote branches for streamlined commands. Verifying tracking status can be done using Git Branch VV, showing which local branches track which remotes to ensure optimal workflow. Merging from one branch to another is a process to promote changes through stages, ensuring a structured flow from development to production. Promoting changes from dev to preview involves switching to the preview branch, pulling the latest changes, merging from dev, and resolving any merge conflicts before pushing. To promote from preview to main, switch to the main branch, pull updates, merge stable changes from preview, and push to remote for deployment. This section includes hands-on demonstrations of Git commands and workflows discussed earlier. Users are encouraged to practice these commands in their local repositories. This section includes images showing the creation of the dev branch within the local repository, illustrating the branching process. An image showcases the creation of the preview branch, complementing the previous example by highlighting another critical branch in the workflow. By viewing upstream status, users can see which branches have upstream tracking configured, illustrating the functionality of branch relationships. This section illustrates the steps for setting the upstream for the dev branch, demonstrating the necessary commands and visual feedback. Setting the upstream for the preview branch is similarly demonstrated, ensuring all critical branches have their upstream configured for optimal tracking. The GitHub dashboard provides visual indicators of branch statuses, including when a branch is ahead of another, assisting in collaboration and workflow. After clicking the Ahead indicator on GitHub, users can see detailed commits on the dev branch that surpass those on main, providing visibility into repository changes. This section explains how to merge changes from the dev branch into the preview branch, reinforcing the merging process highlighted earlier. Key points emphasize the significance of checking branch status using Git status for essential working directory insights, which is often overlooked amid higher-level Git commands.